what we currently have right now across the area as of 8:30. You notice we do have a few showers and storms, really just mainly across northeastern portions of the coverage area, around northeast Arkansas, over towards Hot Springs, Mount Ida, down into Pike County, Arkadelphia, Sheridan, Fordyce, Malvern. Just some isolated showers ongoing currently, or really just some rainfall ongoing, some light showers, some heavier shower, or maybe a few heavier showers there in a few areas. But overall, just not a whole lot going on right now. Today we weren't expecting much. We had a high pressure kind of make its way back towards us some today, and that allowed us to really just stay mainly dry. We did have some showers across the area, but for the most part, just your normal, or a little cooler today than what it has been this week. So our frost fall is here. Taking a look at current temperatures. Temperatures range from the lower 60s into the upper 70s across the area, and we'll talk more about that here in just a moment. So let's jump into what's in store for the 6-day forecast. Real quickly, I do want to mention though, when you look at these temperatures and the stuff on Thursday, we're going to talk about that here in just a minute. There is a wide range of temperatures across our coverage area from Mena down to Texarkana. It's going to be a big, you're talking 20-degree range in temperatures, and we'll talk about that here in just a moment. But starting off, you'll notice rain chances are going to be around 30% tomorrow, really through the morning tomorrow morning, and then increase as we go into the afternoon and evening around that 80% to 90% time frame into Friday morning. Now, Friday, those rain chances will start to shift further south. Once again, I still think we have a few isolated showers or scattered showers for football games on Friday. I expect thunderstorms and showers there on Thursday for that Thursday time frame, so for junior high games, stuff of that nature. Temperatures, they're going to range on Thursday. Let's talk about that real quick with the high temperatures for tomorrow. I see those questions. We're going to get to those here at the end of this video, or end of this live stream, but taking a look at tomorrow's forecasted highs, you can see there is a big range of temperatures. Up around Mena, northern areas of the coverage area, where you're going to be more in the rain throughout the day, more under that cloud cover. You're going to see highs in the lower to mid 70s. But as you go further south, you have a warm front that's kind of just right around that area, or a stalled front really, and that's just going to lead to more sun probably starting out throughout the day, and temperatures reaching the mid to upper 80s, maybe even the lower 90s. I want to make this very clear though, these high temperatures depend on how quick the rainfall moves in. I think through the morning right now, we may have some rainfall up across northern portions of our coverage area. So Mena, Mount Ida, Hot Springs, Sheridan, Arkadelphia, Nashville, maybe. Pike County, you may see some thunderstorms and showers in the morning. But really, the afternoon and evening is when it's going to kick into gear for our overall big rain chance for most of the coverage area. So now with that being said, let's just go over the 6-day forecast, and we'll talk about the severe weather outlook and the weather prediction outlook and all that fun stuff here in just a minute. But Friday, still expecting those rain chances with maybe a thunderstorm or two. Highs going to be in the mid 70s, really ranging from the 70s, with overnight lows in the lower to upper 60s. On Saturday, we do have some rain showers potentially there. It's a low 20%, but for the most part, we start to dry out some this weekend. There's some small chances, but your Labor Day weekend looks to be more partly cloudy, highs in the upper 70s, lower to mid 80s, and mostly sunny skies to partly cloudy skies throughout that time frame. Lower chances of rain into Monday and Tuesday. Highs going to continue to increase into the upper 80s on Tuesday, and overnight lows still going to be in the lower 60s and upper 50s for some areas. So let's and if you miss anything, the 6-day forecast is posted on the Facebook page, and this will be uploaded as a video afterwards. So don't think that you've missed anything major at all. So jumping into this is the weather prediction outlook for the excessive rainfall outlook for today. And as you can see, really we're still in that marginal risk, that green colored area there. This is your flash flooding outlook, just best way to put it. You can see that northern portions of the coverage area, they're in that marginal risk, but really as we go into day 2, which is tomorrow, Thursday, most of the state is in that slight risk for excessive rainfall, or pretty much almost all of the state is in that slight risk for the excessive rainfall tomorrow. And we're going to go over all the data and all that fun stuff here shortly in just a few minutes behind that. But as you can see, expect the potential for some heavy rainfall. Some flash flooding will be possible. Most of our rainfall should come tomorrow, mainly tomorrow afternoon and evening, and overnight tomorrow night. Real quickly, taking a look at that severe weather outlook as well, we do have a small marginal risk for tomorrow where you could see an MCS of storms move into the area. The main threats right now are your large hail threat, and you can see that there. This is our day 2 large hail threat. Remember, a marginal risk is your 1 out of 5 on the severe weather scale. So it's a marginal risk, but it's still a risk by all means. And then our wind threat is there as well with that. It's all on the lower side of things. I know it doesn't, I don't think, unless they've just updated it here recently, we don't have a tornado threat with this from the SPC, but there is data is pointing out there could be enough helicity available to potentially lead to some storms that could possibly rotate. So there is a very, very low end tornado chance with this. It's isolated. We're going to have to watch it closely and see as we go throughout tomorrow afternoon, but we'll talk about that more as we get closer. And as always, it's nothing we're not used to in Arkansas. Just stay weather aware and have multiple ways to receive warnings. As you can see, the SPC doesn't have that out there yet. Like I said, it's a very low chance, but there may just be enough where we may see this. There may be that chance if it keeps trending that direction. Either way, large hail, damaging winds are the main threats. We're going to watch that tornado threat closely for tomorrow. Like I said, it's very low, very isolated. There may just be enough helicity to cause some storms to rotate. We'll watch it closely and keep you updated with the newest on that. But let's jump into taking a look at what Futurecast is showing, or what the HRRR model is showing in terms of rainfall, or what future radar could look like as we go into the day tomorrow and overnight tonight into tomorrow and into the near future here. You can see those rain chances kind of just really coming to an end. Most of northern Arkansas is going to have a lot of rainfall throughout the day tomorrow. You can see around 4 a.m. that area of slight risk for excessive rainfall really maps up well with what the HRRR model is continuing to show what Futurecast could look like. Remember, model data is not perfect. It's going to change, so just use this to help you get the general idea for that for this. But as we go throughout that morning time frame, you can maybe see some showers beginning across those portions of the area. But really, as we go into that afternoon and evening, here's going to be the severe weather potential. That MCS is going to move to the southeast, and we could have to watch for that damaging wind, large hail threat. This is showing what radar could look like around 2 p.m. So for most of us, we're still dry throughout the day, but watch what happens as we go throughout that afternoon and evening. That line cluster of storms moves through, that MCS moves through tomorrow afternoon and evening, and we just continue to see some rainfall and more rainfall overnight Thursday night and into the day, and that may be our big heavy rain producer. That kind of looks like it may be a slow moving ordeal, but if you look here, that starts to get pushed further south. This is Friday morning at 7 a.m. You can kind of see leftover showers and rainfall. Like I said, going through the morning, it gets pushed further south, but you could maybe still see some isolated rain chances. We can only go 42 hours into the future with this model. It's not all loaded in quite yet, but we should start to see the rainfalls get pushed further south as we go into Friday. I know this is week 0 of a high school football season, so I know that's going to be another big day is to watch is tomorrow night and tomorrow evening for junior high games, and Friday evening for high school games. Friday evening, we may get lucky and may only have to be watching for a few isolated to scattered showers. Thursday, just be prepared for a washout. Be prepared for heavy rainfall, maybe some stronger thunderstorms when it comes to those junior high games. But as you see, going to that 2 p.m., 3 p.m. time frame, still looks like those rain chances start to push further south on Friday. So let's also I've seen some questions about let's go back here to this. I've seen some questions regarding Saturday. This is still Friday morning here is what this model is showing, but you can see it kind of tries to clear out by that evening and afternoon, or that evening time frame on Friday. You may have some showers left over there for Friday, but as we go into Saturday, for the most part, looks mostly dry. We may have to watch for an isolated shower or two, but I've seen that about asking about Saturday evening. Right now, conditions look to be on the drier side. I really think we stay dry through this weekend, maybe just a small isolated shower or two, but for the most part, we're going to remain dry throughout that time frame. Now, probably the big question that everybody's wondering, how long is this fall-like weather going to stick around? We'll have to see. Arkansas is known for its fast fall, but if we take a look at what the CPC, or Climate Prediction Center, has for the next 6 to 10 days, you can see we continue to see below average temperatures look like a good possibility throughout next week as well. So our average temperature is right around 90, 91, 92 degrees this time of year. So this is just meaning, hey, we could still continue to keep those below average temperatures through at least the start of September. And looking at precipitation, got a good chance of seeing some rainfall too during this time frame as well. So we'll continue to watch the overall pattern with that. I do want to show you though, this is the Weather Prediction Center's outlook on total precipitation, or 120 hour. This goes through Monday over the weekend, of course, not accounting for what's already fallen, but this is what's still to come through Monday. This is really over the next 2 days, because this weekend's going to be on the drier side of things. It shows a good maybe 1 to 2 inches of rainfall being a good possibility. I will say, real quickly, let's just take a look at the HRRR model. I haven't got to see this all the way through yet. This is the newest model. But looking at total rainfall chances on this, I think this is doing it just a tad bit over, but it is picking up through, that through Friday. There may be an area or two that could see some isolated higher amounts of maybe up to 4 or 5 inches. Really, there's a corridor that the models have been continuing to predict on, showing up here in northern Arkansas that there may be a corridor of heavy or heavier rainfall, and you may get some down here. Don't take these numbers as exactly what you're going to get. Just know the general overall idea is 1 to 2, 3 inches of rainfall, some isolated amounts, maybe up to 4 to 5 could be a possibility. Just depends if you get put under a heavier thunderstorm or shower over this upcoming weekend. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Let's go. Let me take this back to the 6-day forecast and leave it right there. I seen that asking about the race day forecast for Saturday and Sunday evenings. Pretty much, I think we're going to see some dry. I think we're going to see mostly dry conditions. Got a chance for an isolated shower or two, but I really think for the most part of dry conditions look likely there through this weekend, through Labor Day, and we continue with that cooler air as well. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Pretty much heavier rainfall or bigger rainfall chances come really tomorrow, starting off across northern portions of the coverage area like Mena, Mount Ida, Hot Springs, probably closer to earlier in the morning, moving south throughout the day. Really in the evening is when we're going to have our highest rain chances, Thursday evening into Friday morning, and then they start to push south on those rain chances as we go throughout the day on Friday. Could still see an isolated shower or storm there Friday for your Friday night lights. But for the most part, rain chances should be moving a little further south by that time. Tomorrow, got that small chance of severe weather on Thursday. Going to be here. We're going to be ready to track it. Going to have our live nonstop severe weather coverage up, and also if we need to go live for any storms that we feel the need to, we will do so. Main threats tomorrow afternoon and evening is damaging wind, large hail. We are going to be watching the tornado threat closely by all means. This is not a big not a big severe weather event by any means. It's a marginal risk, 1 out of 5 on the severe weather scale, but there's still a risk. So we're going to watch that closely, and we'll keep you updated on the newest with that. We'll have some more updates coming out tomorrow throughout the day there as well. So if there's not any questions, I don't see of any in the comments below. Just want to thank you all. I know we haven't done one of these live evening weather blogs in a long time. I just want to say, if you would be interested in seeing us doing this, maybe like once a week, maybe on a like just once a week to kind of help you kick off maybe a work week or something of that nature, let us know. We're always thinking of ways that we can do things to help you get information better. And as always, this will be uploaded on YouTube as well. And just want to say a big thanks, as always, to all of our sponsors for helping us get this information to you guys. Patterson's Credit Union, Southern Dumpster Rental, Landmark Insurance Agency, Palmer's Roofing, and J&S Auto Supply Bumper to Bumper. Make sure to check them all out. If you missed anything, this will be uploaded as a video here on Facebook and over on our YouTube page, so make sure to check it out to get all the newest information. 6-day forecast on the worded side of things is over on Facebook. We'll be here ready to track those storms for you tomorrow as well. Stay weather aware. Have multiple ways to receive warnings. Make sure you have umbrellas ready for you to tomorrow as you head outdoors. Tomorrow, you may not need them first thing in the morning, but you will probably need them by the time you get off work. Thank you guys very much for trusting us right here with your source for all things Southwest Arkansas weather. Have a good rest of your Wednesday, and see you guys later. Thank you guys very much.